The Clinton Foundation is back in the news because we have a new lawsuit on that as well. We sued for documents about the Justice Department effort, it looks like, to suppress the Clinton Foundation issue. And I'm going to be testifying next week to the House of Representatives about the work that Judicial Watch was able to find about the Clinton Foundation. They're having a hearing next week about the Clinton Foundation. It was Judicial Watch litigation that exposed the pay-to-play schemes and activities that were taking place. Congress recognizes that, and that's why I've been asked to testify on behalf of Judicial Watch. I don't know who else is going to be testifying for sure over there, but there are new developments this week. A group of individuals have come forward with more information about what was going on at the Clinton Foundation and the possible illicit commingling of funds between the personal funds and expenses of the Clintons and what ought to be purely charitable and public interest expenses of the foundation. So that should be an interesting hearing. And then on top of that, Judicial Watch, of course, has this additional information showing that the Clinton Foundation and the State Department worked hand in glove to try to take care of and benefit Clinton Foundation donors, some of whom were very shady. So I'll be talking about that next week in Congress, so be sure to tune into that when it takes place. I think it takes place on December 13th, so which I think is next Thursday, so be sure to tune into that. But we're still not stopping. We filed another lawsuit, this one on the shady Russiagate investigation, which saw the Clinton Foundation, it's not the Clinton Foundation, well, although is there a distinction between the Clinton campaign and the Clinton Foundation? I doubt it, but the Clinton operation working to get this spy operation going against the Trump team back in 2016 and later. And specifically, we're asking for records of FBI meetings with the Clinton DNC law firm Perkins Coie, or Coie, it's an odd name, it's spelled C-O-I-E, in 2016. Now that was the firm that was the cutout to hire Fusion GPS that created the Dossier in league with Russia intelligence that was used as a pretext and excuse to target Donald Trump. A dossier, by the way, which was minimally corroborated and which was fraudulently used to get FISA warrants to spy on the Trump team. Now, according to a Fox News report, the FBI former general counsel, James Baker, and the law firm met just before the election in 2016. They met to discuss allegations of collusion between Donald Trump and Russia. Isn't that nice? I don't think I could get a meeting with the head lawyer of the FBI to talk about allegations of collusion between the Clinton Foundation and the State Department. They never called us. We had all the evidence. They never called us. But isn't it convenient they work with the Clinton DNC law firm Perkins Coie? In October of 2014, earlier this year, Fox News reported that Baker told congressional investigators that the Perkins Coie lawyer Michael Sussman, quote, initiated contact with him and provided documents and computer storage devices on Russia hacking. The contact was made in late 2016 as federal investigators prepared, as I said, a foreign intelligence surveillance warrant to spy on the Trump campaign Carter Page, a portion of which that warrant was released to Judicial Watch as a result of our lawsuits. And as I said, this was the time that Perkins Coie also was working with Fusion GPS and this spy, Christopher Steele. The Clinton campaign and the DNC spent 7 figures to fund the Fusion GPS's research through the end of 2016, or October 2016, before Election Day. And by many accounts, it looks like the Fusion GPS anti-Trump operation continued past Election Day. We know from our litigation and congressional investigators that Bruce Orr, whose wife worked at Fusion GPS, another conflict of interest, was meeting with Christopher Steele, again, who worked for Fusion GPS, after the campaign as well, despite Steele being persona non grata at the FBI because of leaks he was giving to the media. By the way, Steele was also paid by the FBI. So what an unholy mess. This whole Russia, Clinton, DNC, DOJ, FBI, you name it, collaboration to get Trump. And it's Judicial Watch that again is doing the heavy lifting to get the information out to you, the American people, so that there's transparency, accountability about this scandal. And maybe we can get some legal accountability in a sense of a serious DOJ investigation going on.